Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls with me, Zemalf, and Fat Sunbro, who is fighting Manus, Father of the Abyss. So straight into the boss fight on this video, and like the previous video, this session I was forced to do post-commentary, so I'm not commenting live as I was playing this, or actually I was, but my recording software crashed and I was able to salvage the gameplay footage and the game audio, but for some reason my live commentary was lost. But anyway, fighting Manus, Father of the Abyss again, and since I rescued Great Grey Wolf Sif as a puppy last time, I was able to summon Sif here to help me on this fight again, mostly providing nice distraction against Manus, giving me an opportunity to throw lightnings, like I think I do here, or at least I tried to, but then Manus turned his attention to me again. As I was talking in the previous video, the strategy I chose against Manus was to block most of his attacks, and then whenever possible dodge if I figured out the timing. But I was able to block all his attacks, but they were doing so much damage that it often ate all my stamina, and I really had to try my best to recover stamina whenever possible. And here I actually realized that I hadn't equipped the green blossoms into my quick bar, so I wasn't able to use them, even that was my plan coming into the fight. But I had to do without. I didn't want to try to go to my inventory and equip them, because Manus wouldn't give me the chance. And as the fight here went on, I realized that attack was one of the best opportunities to throw great lightning spears at Manus, because he was staying in once wherever he started those multiple attacks. He's more or less stayed in that one spot. Here, when Manus was often attacking Sif, it was kind of hard to tell when that was going to happen. Like I talked in the previous video, how unpredictable these bosses in the DLC are. Their attacks were unpredictable. The timing was a bit tricky to get the dodges right, and it was sometimes really hard to tell which way Manus was attacking. For example, there he pretty clearly started that attack pattern against Sif, but then turned the last attack against me. I was far enough to avoid it, but he still hit me with it. And this was pretty much my plan. Whenever possible, throw some great lightning spears on Manus, and there I totally missed both blocking and or actually I was blocking, but even then the hit did maximum damage to me. And there we saw Sif taking 1200 damage from that smash, and that's a lot. So I figured Sif was not going to last too long on this fight, and I couldn't really rely on Sif helping me through all the fight, because I only managed to take Abyss to the Manus about 60% health at this point. It was really unfortunate that I did it. Oh right, here the magic attack started, and I started. I think I only had one of those magic attacks last time, so I almost feel that they start around 50% health. They don't start before, or maybe it was because I was so far away from Manus. I don't know. But for example, I hadn't seen those attacks before, and here I figured out how to get that attack, so I turned away from Manus, blocked it with my shield. and then on the other attacks I just stood locked onto Manus, taking all the hits. And maybe a higher stability shield would have been better with some magic resistance instead of this full magic resistance, or best magic resistance on the crest shield. And right there I almost died. I couldn't even heal to full with one +4 Estus. But luckily I survived and the fight continued. This is actually pretty strange watching myself fight and commenting while at it. When doing it live, I remember that there were really long periods of time when I didn't say anything because I was so focused on this fight and trying to figure out how to avoid these magic attacks. That one I probably could sidestep or side roll. That's like I tried to do here. I should have just rolled to the side when it started and I probably could have avoided it fully. And no, Sif is dead. I will avenge you, Wolf. I will avenge you, I promise you that. Whether it's this attempt or the next, I will do it. So now I was on my own. Sif was gone, and in many ways that's, well, not many ways, but it was almost easier because I always knew that Manus would be coming after me. I didn't have to think, is he now attacking Sif or not? Do I have time to throw lightnings or not? So I just tried to avoid his attacks. And here I didn't realize it yet, but I figured that if I kept moving instead of standing still, I could somewhat avoid that rain attack. So here I slowly started to figure out that maybe if I move, he won't hit me with it. But many of his attacks were so strong that I had to start dodging them more than block. Even that for the whole fight I was more or less relying on block. But they were so strong that I didn't have the endurance to come back with a counter attack, because all my stamina went to the block. So in order to damage Manus, I had to start trying to dodge. I was failing a bit, I was taking damage, but here you can see me totally avoid the damage from the dark rain by moving to the right. Left is probably as good, but standing still was the bad option. And this attack was really strong. I'm pretty sure I had the shield up, but it seemed that the closer I was to Manus, the stronger the attack was. And here, as soon as I was hit by one of them, it staggered me, and I couldn't move anymore. So as long as I didn't get hit once, I was able to move away from the rain. But if it hits, then I was staggered by it, and I took the rest of the hits as well. Luckily, the shield protected me enough so I wouldn't die on that attack. But it was quite tricky. Here again, I almost avoided it. I didn't want to go too far away from Manus because he seems to be chaining those magic attacks if I was too far away from him. Here I think it was first time I managed to avoid that cone attack. So I was getting more confident that I could do it. But already here the fight had lasted 10 minutes already, and I had him in 30-40% health. So I was really starting to feel nervous because it had already taken this long, and if I die now, I would have to do this all over again. Fight another 10 minutes, really focused, just to get to this point. So if I recall from my live commentary, I don't really do much. I think I was mostly not saying anything, really focused, trying to avoid its attacks. I remember my heart was pounding like crazy. Made me think that it would be nice to wear a heart monitor when playing, because I don't think it was too far from 200 around these stages of the fight. Also, I was running out of Estus flags. I only had 4 more, and from the looks and how Manus was attacking, I knew that I couldn't get my heal spell off very easily. So I had to finish Manus with these Estus flasks if I could do it. After that, it would be a hard one. But because he was throwing those magic attacks mostly when I was far away from him, that was actually more or less an exception there. I started to try and keep close to him to avoid the magic attacks, like here, and then also to get a chance to hit him. 25% health. It was getting a little bit crazy. I don't know. I was so afraid, maybe too afraid that I would lose. Maybe I should have just focused on finishing the just focusing on each attack, not paying attention to the health. But I couldn't help it. I noticed I was getting it little by little, and then the lower I got Manus's health, the more nervous I was that I would die. And it was even here. This is actually pretty excellent. Even here, when I'm watching myself play, and I don't have to play itself, I'm getting excited about this fight because I remember the feeling, my heart racing. I was so nervous, and it could be one attack I miss, one attack where I don't have my shield up, one attack I don't dodge, and it would all be over. Especially getting so low with Estus flasks, and trying to find an opportunity to heal here, hoping for an attack that would give me that chance. But instead he threw a lightning, and this could be it. Turn, yes. Oh wow. Oh, that was almost it. And yeah, it was. This was a crazy fight. 13 minutes in. 2 Estus flasks left. Manus has less than 20% health left. Oh wow. Avoiding the rain attack there pretty well. That was good. This one I started to get hang of, but it was actually quite tricky to let go of the lock and then turn around. And here I almost missed it. I didn't. I ran a bit to the side, but I was the fear of losing was creeping to me so hard that at this point I was sure I couldn't do it. Even that I wanted to. I really wanted to make this fight right here, right now. But there I totally mistimed my heals, wasting another Estus flasks. And I was running low. I only had one. I had one heal. And after that, I would have to do it with that health, and I think I got the heal off right here. And then no heals, just Manus under 10% health, and me. You can do it! Yes! Yes! Oh man, I remember screaming so loudly, and because of this moment, when my recording software crashed, and when I tried to recover it, and I realized that the live commentary was gone, this was the moment I was I was crushed, because that heat of the moment commentary when this happened. Oh man. But this is what we had to do now, so I hope you liked it. But I noticed that Dusk of Ulasile was lying down here. I tried to talk to her many times, but it seemed that I couldn't do anything. She was just there. But I guess the most important thing was that she was here. So defeating Manus stopped the spread of the abyss and rescued Dusk. So I managed to do what I came here to do, giving a little prayer there for Dusk, hoping she would be okay. So I managed to do what I came here to do, and bonfire appeared. But I still wanted to check again if I could do something with Dusk. And here's something I didn't really realize before, that there was the warp ability, and I'm not sure if it was there before I defeated Manus. But before I was thinking about going and jumping to the Ulasile Sanctuary to talk to Elizabeth, the mushroom lady. But wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything here. If I just kept talking, trying to wake Dusk up, she would eventually wake up. So went to talk to her a couple of times again. But no, apparently I couldn't. So I left her there, hoping she would be safe, when I went to Ulasile Sanctuary to talk to Elizabeth.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk, and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and you are welcome. I checked here if she was selling those mushrooms, but it seemed that she wasn't.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us. Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all. May the flames guide thee.
Thank you, Elizabeth. And here I wanted to warp one more time to the township to talk with Hawkeye, just in case Hawkeye would have something new to say now that Manus was gone. And I just think Hawkeye is such a cool character that before leaving I wanted to go talk to the fellow one more time. How you doing, old buddy?
Thou comest again, legend of humans. It is always an honor to speak with thee. Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
And I promised Hawkeye I would tell his regards to the giant blacksmith. I assume he was talking about the giant blacksmith in Anno Londo, which actually makes that blacksmith quite old in the...
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
in the future time, or my own time, if you will. If Hawkeye already here knew the giant blacksmith, he would have lived all these years from these times, ancient times, all the way to the game's main time. I wanted to upgrade or create a weapon for future boss fights where my occult or divine weapons might fail, so I warped to Undead Parish and went to talk with Andre.
Again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
And I bought myself a bastard sword, which has the same requirements as the claymore, and it has a different moveset, but it's almost the same as claymore. And since I can't buy claymore, I bought a bastard sword and I took it all the way to +10. And also I upgraded Lucerne or Lucy to +10, and my plan was to turn one of these into +5 lightning. So I went to Anor Londo.
What's that? Shiny.
And talked to the giant.
I make weapons shiny.
And I gave him the crystal ember while there.
Shiny. I make weapons shiny.
But then I thought about it a bit. Would I make a lightning Lucy or lightning bastard sword? And I kind of wanted to go with Lucerne, so I turned that into +5 lightning. I had Titanite chunks, and I also had one Titanite slab, so I took it all the way. So this would be my weapon of choice against any bosses that would be resistant to magic. But that's it. That concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.